right, boy.
Yeah!
Good job.
Yeah!
Want me to bring it back, Dave?
Yeah! Hey, good job, Dave. Beat by the champ.
What's up? Welcome back to the shop. Man, what a long trip, but what a great race. Lucky enough to get through and get that W. I can't even believe it. What an amazing weekend. Let's get right into it. So I'm walking up to do my first pass on the new spec prep. And I asked Cece, man, and she's like, cool, I'll help you. She's sponsored by the guy. So she told me what to do. I did it. It was heat the tire, 2 coats, heat the tire, put on the 3rd coat just before you're ready to go and get your tire temperature to what you need. For me, it was 170 the first day. It was sunny. That was my first pass. And then I just started getting to work. And I was having a problem stopping. And for all of those people that say you can't ask people for help, or they're, I mean, you got to have some kind of etiquette and you know when to ask. But I had like 10 people willing to help me. Jeremiah, Ronnie Bailey, Marcus DeBro, try not to forget any names, Carlo, I know there was more people that were willing to help me. And anyways, between them and working with other people, I was able to fucking get the car to stop somewhat. And they ended up fixing it by spraying it more and more and more. So, and then I'm realizing I'm kind of stuck in the low 150s. And that ain't gonna cut it, because I already know there's people that are going 40s, and I think I heard of maybe one high 30. So I started out on silvers with the Voodoo soft foams. So I was like, let me switch to silver with an accelerate 1.5. They've already picked a quick 16. Unfortunately, that didn't get me in, but I was more than happy to make that last test pass and get the combination right, ready for race day. I knew right there, even though I couldn't make any more passes that evening on Friday night, I was going to be ready for race day. So, getting ready for race day, we start testing. They had to move the track because they wanted to respray it, like I was saying, especially the shutdown area. Same tune-up. People were saying, oh, the track's this, the track's that. It's like, nah, it's just the resistance of the new prep. You know what I'm saying? So your car's slowing down. So I just kept waiting and waiting. I knew eventually there was no sun on Saturday. And there it is, it popped around. So I knew mile an hour is the same. It's just a matter of tuning to the track. So the only time I didn't get down the track was against Eddie Gordon. He just drugged my ass, 161. I hit the wall. I misjudged my tire temperature. Other than that, I had gotten down every single pass. And it was awesome, because it just, when you have the confidence of knowing that your car is going to get down, you can start concentrating on the treat. So that's what I did. So then from that bad luck, now I have one in. I can't make any mistakes. And I drew Gabe. Oh, no, excuse me. First round, I got a buy run. So I laid my tune into it, and she responded. Man, look at that. Thanks, AJ. I mean, you guys need to check him out on Facebook. You all know who he is. Hit him up. Let him put a motor together for you, and I'll let that speak for itself. I mean, the dude's literally like a 13-time world champ in RC stuff. So, yeah, never argue with what he says. That's what I don't. So then, round 2, I drew Gabe. Again, car made another 145 pass. 146, 145, 91. Car hooked a little bit better, that's why that mile an hour is down. Gabe had issues and fortunately hit the wall. Lucky enough for us, we get by. But as you see, I broke the bar. Check this out. You know, the square peg, round hole syndrome. So I fixed it by making a little piece there. Won't be happening again. ready to go. The only piece I broke, I put my car under the fence one time, had to pry it out, just like the last time we were there. It was this $7 piece. And I make my bars, they're homemade. So, get ready to go into the next round. I get Shay Beckner. I'm like, oh shit. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but Shay heard something, saw something. I jumped and followed him. Was shocked I was able to follow him that close. He read it with a 693 and I was right behind with a 671. You heard me on the video. What is this? You know, I don't know what happened, tree malfunction, because I'm just so focused. Lucky enough to get the buy round against him. Then I drew Compton. This was the hardest race of the weekend. We both drove our asses off. Look at the margin of victory, 0.285. He got me on the tree real good. I was able to get past him with a 54 to his 57. The track's changing. There's no heat, that's dead. So now I gotta run Donnie Wise. So I turn, ready to go. She deals out my PB, a 144 with a 3 at 97, 96, almost 98 miles an hour, man. Damn, I'm just so stoked with the car, man. So now, me and Keyshawn, Keem, such a cool dude, his wife, talk about the ultimate, no slight to you, honey, I love you, but you saw her. They make an awesome team. She does so much to help him concentrate on like 3 different classes. I got him, he's in both brackets. I just got one. I'm like, his odds of beating somebody twice is very hard. Well, unfortunately, as you can see, I had spun because I hadn't found my wheelie bar yet to get it right, So then I was like, shit. I kept trying to reset it. I kept trying to reset it. And if you look at the videos near the end, the car was popping, especially in the finals. Wheelie bar is just too high. So if he didn't touch the wall, he would have drugged my ass. Race over, he would have won both brackets and all the money. Again, luck, buy runs, jumping, people hitting the wall, people crossing. So I have to run him again. And I gave him all the time in the world. I said, if anybody's gonna rush you, it's gonna be them. I seen what he went through all day, him and his wife, just like all the rest of us. It's tough. So his car was destroyed. When he crossed to the center, he recorrected it and it just went dead straight in the wall at about 90 miles an hour. So it disintegrated. I just left him alone. We're pitted next to each other. I told him, dude, what you give me, let me know, and whenever. It took about 40 minutes. They did it. They got the car together. I was heartbroken for him, man. When he didn't, it broke something on the line. I'm assuming a driveline part, it sounded like. So I just rolled out of it, man. I cut a decent light. Actually, he didn't move. So yeah, I don't even know how he got a 6 foot, to tell you the truth. He didn't even move. But yeah, again, I'm just waiting for the final call before I even celebrate. And then I did my deal, man. Be right back with the tune-up. What I did to do that 144. And just shout out to everyone at the track. Tennessee people, you guys have such great hospitality. The Beckners put on a great race. His wife did an amazing job. Just everybody, seeing everybody again, had a great time. Thank you again very much. Finally got me a damn sticker from the Webs. I don't know if you guys had a chance. They did a killer video. Man, it's awesome. Thank you for the awesome memories. That is a killer video. I just feel fortunate enough to be the one to get the W to be in that video. I'm sure they were going to do it for whoever won. That is amazing. Let me get back real quick, boy. I can't wait. Just feeling on 10, guys. Just feeling on 10 right now. So I watched some of the live feed yesterday, and I noticed that other than Compton, a lot of people were breaking spurs and stuff. I just want to let you know, this is what I use for the axles. GFRP sleeves and what do you call it? Quasi-speed spur. And I have no issues with my driveline. The way I dealt with the prep was I didn't use it. The track was sprayed with PJ1, and then from the track staff, and then Sweet Pants was using lane choice 7 from PJ on the line. So that's my home. So I used the minimal amount of the spec prep. And you guys saw me, I went from the outside wall in each lane. Everybody was hunting that goop. I said, you guys go for it. I did what the manufacturers said, get out of it. So I was spinning while they were breaking parts. That's my 144 pass when it broke the bar. Holy crap, man. Could you guys imagine what that would have been? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Only went through at 77,000. I lowered my FDR to get some mile an hour because I had plenty of battery to play with. On this particular run, it's still good at 6.8, but since it didn't load the car up early, it kills it when you hit 100% when you see the tune-up. Let's get right to it. Here's my first dot. 35. Oops. Got to 100 at 80. Acceleration at 10. Start power at 80. Ran the fan all day. I didn't run the car with the Rockwell. This is the Rockwell ESC with another AJ DRK motor in it. You guys got to get with AJ Marasco, I'm telling you. I just ran one of mine with the paste and then the cooling. Run great temperature. It wasn't hot up there. That's what I buy for the paste. And I just stuff it in there, all but the channel. I even feed it in with the tube in between the lower 3 frets, and it works great. Had no heat issues. And then the next would be my frequencies, still the same. This is the brake I ended up with. I ended up using more drag brake, almost as much as maximum brake, but that's what got me stopped. And here's the power. 35, 35, and 25 on the can. Look at the slope. I could have even went more. You saw my guys at testing, I was at 4.0. She was just eating that prep up. Awesome, awesome weekend. Let me show you the gun settings real quick. Turn this bad girl off. Man, I'd be putting in work lately. Alright, get this thing on here. Alright, sorry about that. Scratching my leg. So, go to the gun settings here. That's where I was. Ripping. PPA. Didn't use any acceleration. Didn't need it to get out. In fact, I was down to 113 EPA. I was down to 2 coats until the final. I didn't need it. Exxon Valdez had spilled all over the track. When I got back Saturday, it looked like it was a radial tire event, radial versus the world or something. It was awesome, man. I knew it was going to be a killer day, so I just moved out of the goop and used the track and a harder tire to keep it round. Once I heard my tire barking and other people's tire barking, I stiffened up the tire. Again, shout out to anyone that helped me. If I forget your name, I'm a dumbass. I'm really bad with names. My wife, God, thank you for traveling around with me and doing all this. Finally, we're getting a little bit of payoff here. Everyone that comes to the channel, stops by, I love it. Thank you, everyone. Y'all have a great week and an awesome weekend, and we'll see you at the races. Sorry, guys, I am just on 10.